Okay, this is just a quick video. We've been getting some questions about what we've got in Trams, and a few of you have been asking the same questions, and I've really been struggling over Christmas to get some time to do this. So it's now the 1st of January, and thought I'd just try and, don't mind the howling of dogs. We've got a few dogs in at the moment. Got a couple of huskies that are being a bit painful. So I just want to run through what I can see, and once again, you know, these all will be sold. But I'm just going to specifically target Trams so that you guys that are out there looking at Trams know exactly what you're looking at. These are two D201s sitting here, and I'm just going to keep on going for a bit of a walk around. Sorry, just to give you a bit of a closer look. Pretty clean, actually, got to say. And these came from the New Zealand Museum, the Yeti Museum, and they actually very nice condition. Once again, all are being sold as is, so don't get too excited, because I'm not saying they don't need reconditioning or having a bit of a look at, who knows. But let me just now move on. This is the Tram D300. Now, I know we've got a few of these. These are really nice in that they were reasonably sought after, and lovely with the clock and the whole display, etc. 40 channel, of course. And one of the later model trams that was put out there. And again, Tram D300 with D300 speaker. Very much what you were just looking at just before. Once again, really nice condition. Look, I can speak for some of these, so I know they were working fine, particularly this one here. Yeah, certainly it's just another tram that is on offer at the moment. Now, this is my personal Tram D201a. This is one of the cleanest D201as you're ever going to find. I actually had two of these with microphones, etc., and I decided to keep one of these. Just having a bit of a... And I do think everyone should have a tram, something in their shack. So all you people chasing tram, I get it. This is a really nice one. This one will head down to my personal Radio Shack fairly soon, but I just happened to walk past and I thought, well, there's another tram. But I think we're going to find as we walk around, this is the last 201A. There may be one more in the museum building, actually, possibly. We'll find out. Right, these are the Tram Titan 4s, and these were quite a collectible piece of equipment, 23 channel, etc., etc., and not quite as big a box as the 201s, but it's still a reasonable size box. Once again, you know, they're in pretty good condition too. The cosmetics, a lot of this gear, because it was sitting in an existing museum, it's actually pretty good. So there's my little favourite I want to get to, the Stoner Pro 10, but we'll get to that later. But yes, so there's two Titan 4s there. As I go through, look, I'm probably not going to get all of the trams in today, because I know that we've got some stuff that's still boxed in containers and things, but I'll just give you what I can see, because I want to clear some shelf space. Now, for you tram collectors out there, these are ones you're not going to see very easily. This is the Tram Titan 2, and we have two of these. And had life been gone a little bit differently, these would be ones that, you know, you would just love to have in your collection. They really are, you know, sort of the old world CB radio. These are the giants as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I know not everyone would agree with me, but the Titan series, my goodness, you know, they're pretty wonderful. But there's two of those. I'm just checking around. Don't think there was any others. They're all Golden Eagles and Mark 4s, Mark 5s, Mark 3s. Yeah, hang on, we'll see what else we can find. So I'll just show you that 201A, that's the actual box. Even though they have 201 there, that's actually the 201A box. They used to stamp it, and the stamp on the side's just worn off. You can see it on the other side of the box, but that's an original 201 box. All the shipping labels from Tram and everything. That's a bit of nostalgia. There'll be a few more of these, I'm sure. I know we've got a lot of trams in the mobiles as well, XL5s and the Diamond series. sorry, come down there, D series, etc. So yeah, look, I'll certainly probably package up something there for the tram collectors that want to. I'm happy to sort something out there, but yeah, a pretty nice condition too. It's a little bit dark around here. We don't quite get the light that we'd like here, but this is another Tram Titan 4. Once again, really nice condition. Sorry, there's a little bit dark here. And over here, a little bit of dust on this one. Seems to be another, oh, Titan 3. Okay, sorry, there's a Tram Titan 3. And when I said to you guys, we've got a fair bit of tram stuff, this is not even the bulk load. This is what's sitting on the shelves at the moment. So I don't want to understate or overstate, but yeah, Titan 3, Titan 4 combo there. So certainly something to consider if you're building up your tram collection. All right, I thought I'd just come out to the old museum building, which is sort of in a disarray at the moment. There's just stuff everywhere as we sort through and get stuff out of here. So I was pretty sure there was one more Tram 201a that was sitting out here, and this was a really nice one that I bought in from a mate of mine down in Florida of all places, and this was his go-to radio for many years, and certainly fit the bill to come out here and be the, you know, sort of the museum piece as such. And so there is one more 201a that if you said to me which one would I keep out of the two, the one that you just saw before or this one, probably the other one, only that I've sort of been using it a lot lately, and it's just been sitting out there as my 40 channel CB radio for out in the American barn, but I'll probably bring that one in. But yeah, so there is another 201a. I'm just going to have a last search around and then we'll finish up. All right, so that's it for the trams. As you can see, we've got Turners still brand new in the box, bases, handhelds, you name it. There's just, you know, more Turners over there, bits and pieces. Look, we'll do another video soon of what we've got. A big thank you to those that have been coming in, and look, I realise not everybody can get to Tangambalanga, Northeast Victoria. I really do, and it's not easy for you guys doing it by remote control, because sometimes you're buying things that are sight unseen, and you know, everybody would like to test and play with everything, but yeah, unfortunately, you know, sort of time has been a major issue. But we'll approach some of this gear very soon in a lot more specific, in a more specific manner, and try and see if we can get, you know, a bit more input on exactly what's here in all these boxes, and because it's all got to go. So I'm just wandering in here just to see if there's any last tram bits. This video is not to get into everything else. It's really just focused on any tram bits and pieces, but then we're going to find it up there. All right, so I still haven't opened this box from Jeff Folwell. Jeff, have a laugh at that. What's the date on this? I do this with Jeff stuff. There's a reason for this, by the way. I buy so much from Jeff. Is that right? 14th to the 4th, 14th to the 4th, 2022. 19, I'll be right. If you said to me, oh, do you know what's in that box? No idea. Have I got more boxes like that from Jeff? Yep. Why don't I check them? Don't need to. He sends me what he says he's going to send me. Seriously, it actually... it's funny, Jeff and I have never had a falling out over radios, which is good, you know, because we all, you know, love the hobby and have a bit of fun, but, you know, not everyone agrees with everything. But no, I've actually had some really good bits from Jeff, so that's been good. All right, I'm just having a last search, but no. Look, we will get on to the rest of all this stuff. There is so much more I didn't show you, obviously, in the American barn, and so much that, you know, is in this room, and so much that is all around the place. January, February, March. I'm off to the US after that. We will try and get a really concentrated effort. But I'm thinking if we can sort out the inquiries first. So I've got one chap in Queensland at the moment who's, I've buggered him around for weeks here, and it's not fair to him. You know, sort of, he wants one or two specific radios, obviously Trams, so hence my video. But, you know, look, I do want to make that clear. Whilst we've got bulk buyers, I'll always try and do my best. Even if you're buying one radio, one mobile, you know, we'll try our best to get to the inquiry. I know there's a bit of patience needed sometimes with me, but it will all get there. All right, well, all the best, and we'll get to the rest of this soon, and we'll hopefully, have something that you want for your collection sitting here that can, excuse me, transfer from point A to point B. All the best. 73s from VK3 Charlie Mike in this horrendous mess. I apologise for this. This should not be like this. It is just shocking at the moment. Cheers all.